Driving at night had always made me uneasy, but sometimes work left me with no choice. One Friday, around 2 a.m., I was returning home after a long shift. The highway stretched endlessly, quiet and dark, except for the occasional flicker of my headlights bouncing off the reflective road signs. About 20 minutes into the drive, I noticed a figure walking along the shoulder of the road. That wasn't unusual. People sometimes broke down and walked for help. But what bothered me was how slowly they were moving. They didn't wave, didn't signal for help, just shuffled forward, head bent low. As I passed, I glanced into the rearview mirror. The figure had stopped walking and was now facing the road, staring after my car. My chest tightened, but I shook it off. Probably just some drunk who wandered too far. Still, I pressed a little harder on the gas. 10 minutes later, I saw movement again. Another person walking along the side of the road. My stomach dropped. It looked like the same figure. Same height, same clothes, same slow dragging walk. That couldn't be possible. I drove past without looking directly at them, but my hands trembled against the steering wheel. I told myself maybe it was just a coincidence. Rural highways can feel like loops, stretching into the same repeating patches of trees and broken fences. But then, around the next bend, I saw them again. Standing this time, dead center in the road, their head tilted unnaturally, face shadowed. I slammed the brakes, heart hammering. My headlights washed over their still form, yet I couldn't make out their features. I blinked, and suddenly the road was empty. Nothing there. Terrified, I floored the accelerator, desperate to get home. My eyes darted between the road and my mirrors. That's when I saw it. In the back seat, just for a fraction of a second, a reflection of a face in the rearview mirror. Pale, expressionless, watching me. I refused to look again. I drove faster than I ever had in my life, not daring to stop until I pulled into my driveway. By the time I gathered the courage to check the back seat, it was empty. But the worst part? The next morning, I found wet footprints on the back floor mat.